Hey everyone, it is Rhoda again, and in this video I am talking about Tantric Orgasms. I'm just going to give you, very briefly go through what the difference is between a regular orgasm and a Tantric orgasm, why you should be aspiring toward Tantric orgasms, and I'm just going to be sharing a brief little tip on something that'll help you get started on experiencing them right away. I was inspired to do this because my video last week about expanding sex energy through the body, a lot of you guys were excited about it. I got some great emails and messages and things, and so I just kind of wanted to keep going and keep pursuing this because this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. The practice of Tantra, first and foremost, it is a spiritual practice, okay? So sex is just a part of it. Having a great sex life is just a part of it. Experiencing deep pleasure is just a part of it. But it is like, sex energy is spiritual energy, okay? So they're really one and the same. You cannot separate one from the other. As I mentioned in my last video, when we're talking about life force energy, we're talking about sex. That's what we're talking about. And when we work with Tantra, we're able to take that definition of sex and expand it. And really not just the definition of sex, but the feeling of that ecstatic, sexual, pleasurable energy in the body. Now, there is something disturbing that I really want to tell you guys about. I don't think you know about this. I think there would be rioting in the streets if everybody was really aware of this and actually really thought about this. I've read this in a bunch of different places, is that the average length of an orgasm for a man and woman is anywhere between 3 seconds and 22 seconds. Of course, for women, this is, kind of on the lower end, I've seen in a lot of places. And this is like, come on. We're talking about experiencing pleasure, experiencing ecstatic union, and it's only gonna last for 3 seconds? Come on, that is ridiculous, okay? So when you are having sex in a tantric kind of system, when you're embracing the tantric way of having sex, you actually have the potential to expand that 3 seconds or 10 seconds or whatever it is up to 3 hours or, the whole day or the whole week if you want to. And no, I'm not exaggerating. It sounds like an exaggeration, but it's not. So let me just explain to you. A typical orgasm for us is tightness and tension, okay? It's that whole idea of like trying to reach the top of the mountain, all the way to the top and straining and tightening your way until you can get all the way up to the top. And then once you get to the top, you're kind of just releasing all of that energy and just letting it go, okay? That's the typical way we do orgasm. Now, you have to understand, when you're doing orgasm in this way, you are allowing this crazy mix of hormones to come in and drop in the process. You're bringing your body into this state where it's getting this huge dopamine hit, and you're tightening and you're getting this crazy mix of hormones. Your dopamine's going real high, and then you're just letting it go and dropping it, all in the span of seconds, okay? Now, this is not a very sustainable way to do orgasms, okay? To tighten the body, to kind of restrict. When you tighten it, you're restricting that sexual energy into one area of the body, which is usually, vagina or yoni in Sanskrit, or penis or lingam in Sanskrit. Okay, so you're tightening, you're restricting this energy to this one area, boom, 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 building up the dopamine, and then you're just releasing it and letting it go. And, this is really, that's why sometimes there's kind of that empty, do you know what I'm talking about? That empty feeling after sex. You're kind of like, you've been building up to this one moment and then you get there and you orgasm and you're just like, okay, that was nice. But then you kind of crash. Now, in Tantric orgasm, it is so much different. We are not tightening to get to that one point, to that one orgasm and releasing. We're not doing any of that. We are instead just relaxing the body, keeping things nice and loose, and allowing, when you relax like this and you don't tighten, you're allowing that orgasmic energy, that feeling to expand throughout the body. You're not restricting it to that one area of the body. The more you can relax, the more that energy will expand, so that it's not climbing up this mountain, getting to the top and then dropping. It's actually this beautiful kind of valley kind of thing where you're just moving and moving and moving. You're going up and down. You're experiencing that energy. You're just relaxing and settling into that energy. And actually, instead of going up and then down and releasing, that pleasure is just moving and expanding into infinity almost. It is amazing. It fills up your entire body. And in that way, orgasm is something that can honestly last for hours. You can keep that going for hours. Seriously, you can keep that going for days. Once you start working with Tantra and you start learning how to, move your energy and manage that energy, I say manage like it's some kind of job. But I don't mean to make it sound like it's work or anything. But, when you're learning to operate in that, operate even still sounds like it's a job. When you're learning to explore and expand your energy in that way and experience your energy in that way, you actually just go deeper and deeper into pleasure. There is no limit. And you'll find that as you do this work, as you go more into Tantra, that orgasmic feeling never leaves you. It's always there, like day and night. It is always there. And then there's just so much to say. I'm going to share more in another video about my experience with building this energy and moving it and working with it. But I just wanted to give you guys something to chew on for a little bit, something to think about, something to just kind of let integrate in your body so that you can understand. So here's what I want you guys to do. I want to give you guys a little tip to hold on to. So the next time you're having sex or the next time you're self-pleasuring, I want you to notice anywhere in your body where there's tension, all right? Anywhere, it could be anything, all right? Tension maybe in your thighs, tension in your pelvis, tension in your vagina or the penis, tension in your shoulders or your neck, wherever you're holding on to that tension while you're having sex or while you are self-pleasuring. And here is the tricky part, all right? You can't just be aware of it. You actually have to try and relax, all right? Try and just let go of that tension, okay? So the first step is becoming aware that the tension is there. And the second is actually consciously letting go, okay? Look at, just kind of explore and just discover what happens like when you can let go of that tension while in the act of sex or self-pleasuring. It's actually quite phenomenal what happens as a result of that. It's such a tiny adjustment, but it's so huge. It'll make you feel more alive, more electric. It'll make you feel like that orgasm is actually radiating in every cell and every particle of you. It's the most amazing, expansive feeling ever. And this is really the first step toward experiencing that, is just relax, release, okay? Be aware of it first and then consciously relax into it. And then notice how that orgasmic feeling, that sex energy expands and moves through you. Thank you so much for watching this video. There is I have 8 hours more of things to say and share and a gazillion exercises to share with you on how to start moving this orgasm. But I'm going to restrain myself. I like to keep things simple, break things down in a simple way. And you can rest assured that in future videos, I will be sharing more on this topic because it is a big topic. If you'd like to learn more about me or about Tantra, you can go to my website, rhodajordan.com. I have a free guide there, a free Tantra guide that shares 100 tips on how to go deeper into Tantra, explore it more, not only use it for your sex life, but for your relationships, for manifesting, just for being happier and healthier and all of that. So thank you again for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.